Hi, it's Ron Brown with your Being Truly Well Minutes, and it has been quite an adventure over the past month and a half that we've been doing this video series, and I'm just so blessed from insights that I've learned, and I've gone back and watched my videos over again, learning from different things like the camera going like this and things like that, so I'm trying to make them better in quality, but also in content. And it's interesting what the universe puts before us and leads us to see. Two things pop to mind today in my meditation, and that is, as a man thinketh. And it's a verse from Proverbs, and it says, as a man thinketh, so is he. There's an entire verse that goes with it that ties in an analogy of food, being good or bad food, and so are thoughts. So I really appreciate that. That verse inspired James Allen, who wrote this book called As a Man Thinketh. It was published in 1902. Talk about a while ago. That book had some amazing quotes in it. These quotes that I'm going to read you, so bear with me because as I read them, I might stumble a bit. But I want you to hear them and really absorb them and hopefully encourage you to get this. Later encouraged a group called Funkadelic to write a song called Good Thoughts, Bad Thoughts. And it was from 1971. Again, going from 1902 to 1971, the words of that song, which I posted on my Facebook page. So, if you're on my Facebook page, we are all one namaste. You will see on there and see the lyrics of the song and how they're affected by the things that James Allen said back in 1902. And they still hold true today. Throughout time, these universal principles and thoughts, a lot of them based on Scripture, but a lot of them based on just concepts from every walk of life, are still true today. Wow. That's deep stuff. So I'm just going to read you just a couple of these quotes from James Allen's book, As a Man Thinketh, and I encourage you to go out and get a copy. I'm going to be definitely doing that. Whether it's a downloaded copy that's audio or whether it's in print, I'm going to get this. And if it's not in print anymore, I will find it. Here are some quotes that I found from a wiki page about that particular book. Men do not attract what they want, but what they are. That's deep. Think about that one for a second. Men do not attract what they want, but what they are. This is long before Napoleon Hill wrote Think and Grow Rich. This is long before, all of that was put together. And throughout the world, throughout history, in every point of time, we talked about Jim Barry, and how he wrote in Peter Pan the idea of believing something will come to fruition. Throughout history, amazing things from Scripture, from the Old Testament, that say these concepts of teaching you how you bring things into your life, the true magic of the universe. Here's another one of the lines from the book. Men are anxious to improve their circumstances, but are unwilling to improve themselves. Therefore, they remain bound. Wow. Ouch. Doesn't that one hurt? Oof, I know in my own life. Ouch. Men are anxious to improve their circumstances, but are unwilling to improve themselves. Therefore, they remain bound. That's some deep thoughts. And that's from 1902. That's not from this year. That's not from a bad economy. That's not from a place of the Depression in the 30s. It's from 1902. In 1902, things were actually pretty good in the world in 1902. The turn of the century. They were coming out of the Civil War years, the Reconstruction years, and the world was starting to become a better place. We were becoming more built up in the cities. And James Allen, in his wisdom, truly inspired some wonderful things with that. Through time, inspirations of something that happens, a rock being dropped in a lake causes ripples that affect things further away. The butterfly effect, all those wonderful things that you've heard are true. James Allen inspired a group called Funkadelic to write a good song called Good Thoughts, Bad Thoughts in 1971. And I encourage you to download it. Again, I have it on my Facebook page. But listen to the lyrics in it, and it's inspired from some things that James Allen said. And they even say, that they were inspired by this particular book and writing from 1902. In the 70s, Peace, Love, and Happiness, man. The 70s, groovy, man. Funkadelic. But they were inspired by something written by a man in 1902. And so can you be. Look for wonderful signs wherever you are. From the side of the road, from your co-workers, from just conversations you have. There are no accidents. Things come in your path for a reason. I just want to read you a couple more of these quotes. It just inspired me so today, and I hope it inspires you. Cherish your visions. Cherish your ideas. Cherish the music that stirs in your heart. The beauty that forms in your mind. The loveliness that drapes your purest thoughts. For out of them will grow all delightful conditions, all heavenly environment. Of these, if you but remain true to them, your world will be at last built. Actually, it says, your world will at last be built, to quote him properly. Wow. I've mentioned that in my tape series, and I did not see this until today. I was led to look this up today for my meditation time. I'm not trying to do all peace, love, and happiness with you today. But I do want to say that the universe gives you what you need. And I've always believed, and I've talked about how in my iPod I have this one folder with music that's nothing but uplifting and positive and talks about achieving goals. Wonderful songs. And I've added Good Thoughts, Bad Thoughts by Funkadelic to that list. And look forward to hearing it. It's got a lot of Funkadelic guitar in it before the lyrics get there, but the song is positive. The last quote I want to read you from James Allen, from that wonderful book, is this. The soul attracts that which it secretly harbors, that which it loves, and also that which it fears. It reaches the height of its cherished aspirations. It falls into the level of its unchastened desires, and circumstances are the means by which the soul receives its own. Wow. That's some deep doo-doo. And what it's saying is that you truly get what you've been harboring and holding on to in your inner self. Wow. That's truly deep. If you hold on to things that are hidden in those whispers that we talked about in my whispers video, if you don't get rid of all that junk and replace those negative thoughts with positive ones, they will turn around and give you what you've been harboring. So you need to get rid of it, to release it, to turn it into positives, to truly become and be truly well, like I've been talking about the whole time. I love James Allen, and what I wouldn't give to go back in time just to shake hands with him and say thank you for what you released to the universe based on what you were inspired from a scripture from Proverbs. Wow. And I'm sure that goes in the inspiration further. There are universal truths the universe will put forth and bring from your embryonic truth what you are inspired and created here to be. You must become that piece of the puzzle that only you can fill and complete And you must do so according to your ability to unfold that truth. And if you don't do it, the world is not a better place, because you have not fulfilled the mission that only you can complete. I believe that 1,000%, and I hope you realize it. This is Ron Brown. I know it's a deep day, but Funkadelic, man. Good thoughts, not bad thoughts. Good Thoughts, Bad Thoughts by Funkadelic. Download that one on iTunes if you get a chance, or whatever music thing you have. It's 99 cents, by the way. I just did it this morning. And find James Allen's book, As a Man Thinketh. Find it in your own life, around where you are. Inspiration. Things that you're open to the universe to see. If you're a Christian, ask God to open your eyes to that which is around you to inspire you. If you're Jewish, the same thing applies to you. Ask God to open your eyes to see the possibility in what you were truly meant to be in this world. If you're an atheist, ask the universe to open you up and show your machine the way to be, so that the paradigm that we talked about that needs to shift in our subconscious mind as the right thoughts going in. Remember, we talked about garbage in, garbage out. You want good things to go in, so only good things go out. Don't harbor on to that which is not good for you. It's Ron Brown for Being Truly Well in Minutes. Have a great day.